Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. That silly jingle means only one thing. It's time for our hashtag Friday Funnies, brought to you by the awesome Cape Town Comedy Club. And I said that I wished I had an angel on my shoulder, and she is right here, Angel Campey, our comedian.
Yes, I'm a little heavy to sit on your shoulder.
Oh, please, man. So awesome to see you with your heels
I
on.
know, I
looking
got
very
all
vamped up
stood up for
today.
this Friday.
We
Thank
love
you.
you. We
Well,
love
let's
you.
talk news. I mean, something that dominated the headlines was the eclipse.
Yes, there was a total solar eclipse from coast to coast in America, which seems a little redundant because I feel like that happened the day Trump became president. But I mean, it was nighttime here in South Africa, and there was a blackout in the middle of the day for 2 minutes, which I mean, it's not, we had like 10 hours of darkness. Why are they bragging? And there's lots of things that are dark, like caves and my heart. You know? So, I mean, yeah, but they had it and it was very exciting, and they sold out on these sunglassy thingies. And I mean, I get the moon though, because like the moon, I also like to stand in front of my hotter friends and take away all the attention.
Oh, look at you,
It's pretty cool. But in true Trump fashion, Trump looked directly at the eclipse.
no.
I mean, look at him. And you know why though? Because CNN said don't look at the eclipse, and he was like, fake news.
It's fake news. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Let's make my eyeballs great again.
Yeah, he's not as bright as the sun.
Melania, that's the first time we've seen her smile. She's like, look at his eyes burn.
Yeah. But you know when you look directly at the sun, all you see is white spots. So he looked at the sun, now he cannot see anything.
That's all he was seeing was white
I see what you
spots
did
before
there.
that.
He made America great again.
Drop might leave stage. Love it. Then we've seen some people encounter interesting things on a run here in South Africa, bless book. But it's getting even worse.
Yes. Well, yeah. A bear interrupted a run in America, right? Now, you get different kinds of bears. You get brown bears, black bears, and privileged bears. But this bear was interrupting these runners. As you can see, this person's taking selfies. But actually, what this bear was doing, he was looking at all these blonde girls, wondering which one ate his porridge. So yeah, no, they were the biggest complaint they had is that they were getting their times impacted because they had to stop away
run
from
the other
crowd.
way.
The bear looks like he's getting a good time. He's pushing. He's pushing.
He's like
man.
a nude jogger. There's all kinds of bear going on there.
Well, I'm dying to know what you have to say. We're bringing our news back to local. A certain app that got launched.
Yes, the Queen Bee of South Africa, Bonang, has launched an app, and of course this is on the back of her book Furore, and the exclusive books had to recall her book. It was Bonang from A to B, which I think is as much of the alphabet as she's aware of. No, but you know what I think? I'm taking a jab at Bonang, but I think she's actually a secret genius. Because we all remember Snakes on a Plane, right? And that movie that was terrible. And as soon as people started talking about how terrible it was, the sales spiked, and it became one of the greatest cult movies of all time.
Exactly.
So what she's done is she's released this book that everyone said was terrible. Exclusive Books has recalled it. And then they're going to re-release like Bonang from C to D, and then it's going to sell out. So she's actually a little bit of a maverick, and I think she's tricking all of us.
Yeah, all PR is good PR. Then this final story, and finally it's happened, okay? They are arresting people for doing the Macarena.
About time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
about time.
Also, 1993 called, they want their song back. It's like really, Despacito's just like, what about us? What's happening? But there's actually footage, I think, here it is. Here's the kid who got arrested in Saudi Arabia for doing the Macarena. I think the most offensive thing, what he deserves to be arrested for, is that he's wearing Crocs, okay? In public. Go
I
to
like the
jail.
fact that the person recording it went close up on the shoe there. It was like, this is the real reason.
He's also doing it terribly, but the thing is, apparently...
That's not the Macarena, how I know it.
He's feeling it though.
In Saudi Arabia, it's offensive to do Western-style dance moves in public, and that's why they arrested him. And so he should have done Gangnam Style, because that's Eastern. So he would have been fine.
I don't think you can even do it in Crocs. Your Crocs will fly right off.
Angel, always so great having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Be back soon, pretty please, for our Friday Funnies. And of course, if you want a good laugh and catch all of the action, make sure you get to the Cape Town Comedy Club at the V&A Waterfront this weekend.